So if you're watching this on the replay, I'm going to give it a few minutes to see if people have time to join. Last night? I think it was last night, or maybe on Saturday. Someone mentioned that they'd like to see me go live in the morning. So it is 8:24 a.m. Today's Wednesday. Hello, hon. How are you doing? Hello. You just got home from school? Awesome. Hello. So I can't remember who mentioned they'd like to see me go live in the morning, but I thought about that today and I'm like, oh, I'll go live. My day is going well. It didn't really just start, but the sun is finally up. I've been up since about 1 o'clock this morning. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are having a good day. Yep, AM, you are correct. I just thought that I'd, try a morning. You're good, awesome. Thank you for hitting that like button. I do appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you for the heart. I'm still working on this crazy wall hanging. That's okay. It's going to be massive to kind of help hide my massive yarn stuff going on. Well, hello. How are you doing? Do you want to come up and see? You don't? Okay. Hey, how are you doing? That was Humphreys. He did a drive-by. Awesome. I love the emojis, guys. I am working on a very large wall hanging that's going to help control my yarn area. Or at least the yarn area that's up here. And make your days better. Well, thank you, hon. I'm glad y'all are here. Mom and one of the great-grands are going to go visit my aunt in the hospital tomorrow. They moved her from critical care to the regular medical floor, which is really good. She's been in the hospital for 15 or 16 days at this point. And she really wants to come home, but I don't know when she'll be able to, well, not come home, but go home. Oh, she's getting better. Yeah, she got really sick and didn't go to the doctor and just kind of let it fester. And then she got so sick that she couldn't hardly talk, and she was having hallucinations because she was really sick. And so her husband took her to the local hospital, and they didn't have room for her, but she needed a much higher level of care than what they have in their little hospital. So they sent her to the closest large hospital, and she's been there for quite a while, but they were able to drain out the pus from around her lungs, and they got her off of the ventilator, and she's up and walking and running around, so she's doing a lot better. And she is chomping on the bit to go home, but I think she kind of forgets how she doesn't understand how sick she's been or how many days she's really been there. That is a way to get around that, isn't it? Hello, how are you doing? And welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. You fainted at school? Oh, I'm sorry that that happened. But I'm glad that you're doing better. Thank you for the hearts, hon. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you all are having a good day. Connected in a year. Well, welcome back, hon. Thank you for the emojis. I do appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you. I hope you all are having a good day. Thank you to everybody who's hit that like button. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hello, hon. How are you doing? I am from Wyoming in the United States. Hello, hello. You're from Saudi Arabia? That's awesome. Hello, how are you doing? I hope y'all are having a good day or a good night. Thank you for the emojis. I really do like them. Does anyone want to talk about anything specific? I do try to reply to all of the comments. That's your favorite emoji? Awesome. Hello, hello, hon. How are you doing? I decided since the weather's been so cold that I wanted to make some soup, so I made some potato soup this morning. Mainly because we had potatoes we needed to use. Or I probably would have just made a different kind of vegetable soup. But it turned out pretty darn good, even if I do say so myself. Your mom makes you vegetable soup? Awesome. Yeah. A new skein of yarn? Awesome. Cool beans, hon. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you to everybody for being here and hitting that like button and subscribing, commenting, hanging out. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for the hearts. I do appreciate it. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Well, thank you, hon. I do appreciate it. Thank you for those hearts. I do appreciate it. Awesome. Ah, the celebration's cool beans. What should we talk about, guys? Hi, Houston. How are you doing? I am from Wyoming, Cheyenne, Wyoming. But for a short time, I did live in Houston. Well, I lived in Pearland, but it's just outside of Houston. And that was sure interesting because there it's cold inside and hot outside. And where I'm from, it's the exact opposite. It is warm inside and cold outside. Do I know Bluey? I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. Hello, hello, hon. How are you doing? I'm just sitting here crocheting on my wall hanging. You'll be right back? No problem, hon. You're super happy? Awesome. I'm doing well, hon. How are you doing? Since I don't think we have anybody young on right now, I've been listening to like body cam stuff. Okay. That's interesting. And I find it interesting how sometimes people, how do I say this correctly? Don't recognize what they're doing to their kids. You're back, awesome. It's a Southern thing, okay. Cool beans, cool beans. And I really feel bad for kids that are put in those, rough situations because, of course, you want to have a good relationship with your parents, but sometimes the situation isn't good. You haven't seen me in so long. Welcome in, hun. I was really sick for about a month. So now I'm working my way back into more normal. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, I was really sick. And so I didn't live stream for about a month. But now I'm back. Thank you for those hearts. I do appreciate it, guys. And thank you for hitting the like and the subscribe, commenting, hanging out. I appreciate y'all being here. I was. You have to go? No problem, hon. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye, hon. You had a concert yesterday? That's awesome. I'm sorry it was stressful, but that's, you know, that's awesome that you did a concert. Good morning, hon. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day, or at least a good morning. Cool beans, hon. Hello, how are you doing again, hon? You're doing well? Awesome. I'm doing good too, hon. Thank you. Since somebody mentioned it, I think yesterday, I thought, oh, I'm awake, I'll try it. Hello, hon, how are you doing? I am still working on my wall hanging. Let's see here. I don't know what that is. Thank you. Thank you very much, hon. I do remember you from last night, hon. And just so you guys know, like, do you remember me? Remember me? Those are both prohibited, just because people ask them so much. Yeah, Nightbot's kind of strict sometimes. No problem. But yes, I do remember you from last night. Hi, how are you doing today? Nope, okay. No, Nightbot is just trying to keep everything clean and safe like it's programmed. It's only as good as its programming. Favorite food, strawberries. I love strawberries. Bella was in here for just half a second, but she knew I wanted to pick her up, so she ran away. Hello, Khadijah. How are you doing? Hello, hello. When you're awake? Yes. I decided to try and do a morning live. I've been awake since 1 o'clock my time, so. You love strawberries too? Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Ireland. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Good morning. Good morning. Cool beans, cool beans. Yes, I'm doing a lot better now. Thank you. And I'm glad that you're having a great day. That's always good to hear. Thank y'all for hitting that like button and subscribing, commenting, hanging out. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, it's hard when we're not sleeping well. Thank you for the hearts, hon. Thank you very much, hon. I hope you're having a good day. The band, Nirvana? At least that's what I think of when I hear that. Yep, I do know that Nirvana. Cool beans, cool beans. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. A talent show? Oh, on the drums. Oh, that's awesome, hun. Thank you for the hearts and the smiles. That is so cool that you're going to do that at the talent show. Awesome, awesome, hun. Instead of break a leg, have a great time doing that. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the smiles. Does anyone have anything specific they want to talk about? Every time I went out to the kitchen to check on the soup, Humphreys would go get out of bed and go running for the couch. And then when I'd come back here, he'd come running in here and sit with me for a while. And then when I go back out, he'd go back out. I really enjoy being here in the new house, in the new space. It's just so nice. Even though it's a smaller house than what we had before, it still feels so much bigger because there's so much less stuff here. My grandma was like the queen of Jenga. And so every nook and cranny and corner and closet and room were filled with antiques and collectibles and all kinds of stuff. And being over here and just having our stuff and what we want is really nice. It feels the house feels really open and inviting. So we really like being over here. Thank you, hon. Plus, I have a room dedicated just to yarn and plushies. So that always is nice. Although I used to have yarn all over the house at our first house, and yeah, Mom won't ever let me do that again. Yeah, well, yeah, it's supposed to be cheaper to heat, but my room was kind of like a afterthought. And so my room is actually the coldest room in the house. So Mom's been leaving the heat up so it's a little bit warmer for me, because I like to be really warm when I'm sleeping. She likes to be cooler when she's sleeping, but it is what it is. And it's nice because this house has a ramp. So if we're having mobility problems, we have the ramp to get in and out. We have a garage that's a little bit bigger than a one-car garage. And so we have a little bit of storage out there. It's just a really nice, simple, open layout house. And we do have a basement, but we really don't go down there. We don't really use it because everything we need is upstairs, which is really nice, having laundry on the main floor and not having to go downstairs to do laundry. Because in our previous two houses, you had to go downstairs. And where I lived in Texas, you had to go down to the basement, but it had an elevator, which was really nice. The place I lived in Casper, we didn't have on-site laundry facilities, and so I had to lug my laundry clear across town just to do laundry. That just doesn't make sense to me anymore. I was a lot younger back then when I did that. Humphreys really likes watching this channel called Maine Coon Kittens. He is just enthralled with those cats. And it's the funniest thing because he loves just sitting there watching them. And he likes to watch the channel I Am Puma. And I think that might be a channel out of Russia, or Siberia. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that they speak Russian. But Humphreys just loves watching little cats, big cats. As long as they're not, on the other side of the fence at the house, he's so interested in them. We support LGBTQIA furries and therians. Everyone is welcome as long as they can be kind. And for those that don't know me, my name is Jamie. I'm a crochet and knit artist out of Wyoming in the United States. I live with my mom. We have 2 dogs. My dog is Humphreys, and he is a miniature dachshund, although he's actually bigger than a miniature dachshund. And then Mom has Bella, who is a dachshund Chihuahua cross. Sometimes Mom comes on the channel, but not super often right now, which is her choice. Bella oftentimes doesn't want to come and be on the channel. Sometimes Humphrey will. At least he'd be warmer. Yeah. A lot of places are getting hit with really abnormally cold weather. We're getting our normal cold where I am. I would say be yourself. And if you want to stick your toe out and see, stick the toe in the water and see if maybe he wants to go on like a date or something, just remember that him saying no isn't you doing anything wrong. It's not, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that he may be interested in somebody else, or he just may not be interested in dating at all. And so just because someone says no, it doesn't mean that you did anything wrong or there's anything wrong with you. You're very brave if you want to stick your toe out there and ask people, because fear of rejection, it can be really difficult to deal with. Thank you for the heart, son. But whatever you choose and however you choose to deal with the situation, I wish you happiness, hon. We have a family member that's, how do I say this, has decided that she doesn't want to parent, per se, her oldest child. And she tried to leave that child with somebody else. And they took the child back to her. Not because the child is bad or anything like that, but kind of the whole family feels like this parent needs to kind of step up and recognize that she created the situation she's living in and that the kids are living in, and that just because she doesn't like the daughter's behavior doesn't mean she can just dump the daughter on anybody else. And, I recognize that life is not easy for any of them, and I just wish I could wave a magic wand and make it better for them. So I'm really hoping that that situation, I don't think it's ever going to have a real resolution, but I hope that some good things come out of that situation for everybody involved. But like, Mom and I can't have the young lady come stay with us because she doesn't want to come live with us, and if she comes here, she's just going to run away. And we don't want her to do that. We don't want her to put herself at risk, and she wants to be with her mom and her sisters, even though Mom doesn't want her there right now. And so they've got to kind of figure it out. And I feel really bad for everybody involved, but there's nowhere else that this young lady wants to be. And if you try and put her somewhere else, she's just going to run away to go home. And so even though we really want to help this young person, there's just not a safe way to help. Oh, thank you for the rose, hon. Hello, hello. How are you doing? You're not late, hon. I just decided to come on early today. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. So, there's always drama going on. Guess what? I don't know what's going on, hon. PD. What does PD stand for, hon? Oh my. I was up at 1 o'clock this morning, so I made myself and Mom some potato soup because that sounded really good to me. picked up and you have to go to your dad's today? So you don't have school tomorrow either? Oh, that's awesome. And then on Friday, cool beans, hon. Like no school. Okay. Cool beans. Spring break starts next week for you. Awesome. Ours, I don't think, is until March, I want to say. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Oh, and your cousin being born? Oh, that's awesome, hon. In March? Yeah. It'd be kind of nice if everybody had spring break, like, at the same time. But then that might be kind of hard, too. Cool beans, hon. You also say cool beans? Awesome. No, I'm from Wyoming in, over by Colorado, the state of Wyoming. 62 in February? Oh, that's awesome. Movies or TV shows? Not really. I am a YouTube addict, to be honest. I just let it play. Awesome, awesome, hon. Cool beans. Thank you to everybody who's hit that like button. And thank you for subscribing and commenting, hanging out. I appreciate y'all being here. Shorts and a tank top? Nope, I don't think so. You did? Okay. Sauce to be warmer? Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the moist cold that like you find on the close to the coast. Where we're at, we have a dry cold, which hits different. We're a landlocked state that really doesn't have a lot of water resources. You're getting picked up at 4? Nope. I'm only going to be on this morning. You love crochet? Oh, awesome, hon. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. A cat in a beanie. Oh, that's awesome, hon. That fits you? Oh, cool beans. Yes, because you can try it on as you go, and that's always an awesome thing. For Xmas? Oh, that's awesome. A year? Oh, wow. Cool beans, hon. What am I doing here? I did something wrong. There we go. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day, hon. Sometimes blankets do take a long time. They're sometimes a labor of love. Thank you, hon. You got your new phone? Oh, that's awesome, hon. Thank you very much. In early June. Oh, awesome. Thank you. And thank you for putting explanation in, because I am kind of old and oftentimes do need that. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about? I'm kind of wrecking my brain going, what should we talk about? $101. Oh, wow. Good for her. That's cool. Go ahead, RM. I'm right here and I'm all ears. Maybe I should say I'm all eyes because I'm reading it instead of hearing it. Oh, I do things wrong, hon, and I make mistakes. And, you know, I have to learn from my mistakes just like everybody else. I just have been granted life situations that have helped me become more kind and more patient, and I think just an all-around better person, a better human. And that's something that, you know, I work towards. I always try and think about what I say and how I say it, because I want to try and spread kindness, not negativity. You can tell me anything you'd like, hon. You could say that for you it was the right thing to do. You could say that you don't want to see anybody in pain or struggling. A lot about hockey. Oh, that's awesome, hon. Oilers practice. Oh, cool beans. Hello, hon. How are you doing? Hello, hon. I am working on a wall hanging that's going to kind of help control my yarn situation. Yeah, you could say that too. Hello, hon. How are you doing? A blanket? Yeah, it's like a blanket for the wall. You are correct. As a friend, yeah. And you could just say that. If you want to. I mean, it's all up to you and your comfort level. That's okay, hun. Awesome, awesome. Now you get it, awesome. It is very big. You are correct. And it's not done growing yet. Ah, okay. No problem, hon. The only kind of bug I don't like are box elders. Everything else is fine, but the box elders are just... Well, I mean, we don't have roaches where I live in this area of the world, but the bug that bothers me the most in this area is just the box elders. They're dirty and they're yucky and they get in the house and they're just something I don't like. I do knit, yep. Hello, hon, how are you doing? I am making a wall hanging, which is basically a blanket for the wall. You'll be right back, no problem, hon. Oh, cool beans. No problem. Hello, how are you doing? And welcome in. Just a reminder though, hon, this is not a dating site. No, this is corner to corner. I guess it's kind of like a shell stitch, but it comes out looking more like a box. Thank you, hon. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for everybody being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for liking and subscribing, commenting, hanging out. An amigurumi. Yeah. Well, no. I think it's all up to you and your comfort level, hon. You're making mittens? Oh, that's awesome. Crochet and knitting. Oh, that's awesome, hon. Messing around. Yep. Thank you, hon. I do appreciate it. I think that it is a bit like, how do I say this? The older you get, the more honest you get, I think, because you just don't have the time or the energy or the inclination to worry as much about what other people think. Hi, hon. It is, I am going to go live on Friday. I just thought that I would go live this morning because somebody mentioned they wanted to see me in a morning. You just subscribed. Thank you, hon. Raiders logo on it. I could, but I won't because I can't sell it. Oh, that's okay, hon. I knew what you meant. I thought since I'd been up since 1 o'clock this morning, I'd just jump on because I was feeling pretty good. Oh, I understand that, hon. But legally it's trademarked. And so could I make it? Yes, but I wouldn't be able to sell it. There you go. You are correct. Shy and goofy. Yep, I get that, hon. Yeah. I am, in person, I tend to be pretty shy too. I'm getting better as I get older, but, and it kind of depends on the situation because as stupid as it sounds, I am way more comfortable in the medical setting, just kind of blurting stuff out and going with it. And then when I'm meeting people outside of that, I tend to be a lot more quiet and reserved and shy. To your family? Yeah. Well, even with some of our extended family, I get real shy. More than, yeah. I am on early. Someone had mentioned they wanted to see me in the morning, so I thought I'd jump on today. You're back. Awesome. I've always been super shy. Getting on your Chromebook. Awesome. Hello, hello, hon. How are you doing? Yeah. Hello, hon. Have me on the Chromebook? Awesome. Yeah. I understand the joke, son. Your face. That's okay, hun. Because she's just looking out for you and trying to protect you. Yeah, my mom used to tell me that all the time that I had verbal diarrhea because I'd be very, very quiet and shy at school. And then I would come home and I'd wait for her to get home. And then I'd like talk nonstop for a couple of hours. And then she'd go to school and talk to my teachers and they would be like, she never says anything. Do I make hot dogs? I do. I think that instead of goofy, I think I would say that your shyness is why you crack jokes. And my videos, well, thank you, hon. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Yeah. Because sometimes it's hard when someone gives you a compliment to know if they're being, number one, to know if they're being serious or not. And then number two, figuring out how you feel about that. Because sometimes it's uncomfortable when someone, even when they say something nice, but they point something out. With the toppings and all, okay. I like making the four-legged kind of hot dogs. Hello, hello, hun. My name is Jamie, and I'm a crochet and knit artist out of Wyoming, the state. How are you doing? You're homeschooled? Oh, I guess it's up to you. I don't know. It really is up to you. Hello, hello, how are you doing? I hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed, commented, and hanging out. I do appreciate it. One octopus, oh, that's awesome. Cool beans, hon. Oh, awesome, awesome. You don't forget stuff? Yeah. Because of me? Well, thank you, hon. I do appreciate it. Why did the cowboy get a Dachshund? I have no idea. Well, thank you for the kind words, hon. I do appreciate it. Absolutely you could, hon. I answer comments is what I do. And we keep it nice and clean in here because we have folks of all different ages from all over the world. I do. Because you tend to kind of deflect. Do I have books? Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Khadijah. That is correct. Hello, hello. Yep. I am in my 40s. No, because you're good at putting on a persona. Love my videos? Thank you, hon. But you never talked? Okay. I started this live about an hour ago. Thank you so much for the kind words, hon. There's a theory in sociology that we wear different masks depending on who we're talking to, that, you know, will show certain things but also hide certain things. I don't throw gang signs, hon. I don't even know what they are. I retired from working for a nonprofit. Yep, I'll be live for a while, hun. Well, hello, hun. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. The nonprofit, we worked with kids with disabilities and their families. Oh, I think Nightbot's doing okay, hon. Someone asked me if I would do a morning live. Of course, I can't remember who. And I was feeling good enough this morning, I thought I'd jump on. And the trolls are trolling, okay. Yep, autism and stuff. You are correct. It's nice to see you too, hon. Do you remember me is a prohibited phrase. Hello, hello, hun. Nightbot does not like all caps, guys. So he'll eat all caps. Nightbot's not going to talk back to you, hun. He's only as smart as his programming. You can't get more? Have you thought about getting a similar yarn in a different color and maybe adding an interest stripe or two to help you so that you can win at Yarn Chicken? Am I streaming regularly? Not quite. I'm still trying to kind of get back in the swing of things, hon. A small little coaster? Oh, that's awesome, hon. Mint green yarn. I do. Okay, cool beans, hon. Yep. This is just a boil crochet hook, just a typical one. It's a 5.5. One of my favorites. I've had it for a long time. Where's the other one? I also use some that have the special grips on them. I say special grips because my brain's not working this morning. The ergonomic ones. How do I crochet without looking? I've been crocheting for over 37 years. Curves into a circle. Are you okay? So number one, check and make sure that you're using the same amount of stitches. Number two, make sure that your tension is not super tight or super loose, and you try and keep it even as you go. Dark brown yarn and light brown yarn, I do. Ah, that's cool, hon. Awesome, awesome. You know, maybe, I don't know. I just like having my website for right now. Thank you, hon. Thank you, thank you. True. Ice cream cone? Yeah, we can do that. I need to write that down. Or I'm gonna forget. You got a puppy? Oh, awesome. Hello, hon. I'm doing well. How are you doing? A website? Cool beans. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you. I hope that you have a great day too, hon. A black lab? Oh, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Cool beans. March, May? Okay. Oh, thank you for the kind words, hon. Thank you, thank you. Proposal and wedding theme stuff? That's an idea. Yeah, we can do it, Cat, hon. I'm doing better now. Yeah, I got real sick for a while, but I'm working my way back. I am single, but this is not a dating site, hon. Hello, hello. How are you doing? A purple rose. No, I've made a red rose though, but you know, that's not a bad idea. Wedding theme stuff. You order it, I'll make it. Well, thank you for the kind words, hon. You're making a dinosaur? Oh, that's awesome. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Cool beans, cool beans. Okay. Hello, hello. How are you doing, hon? There we go. I hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you to everybody who has hit that like button and subscribed, commented, hanging out. I appreciate y'all being here. Am I almost done? No. Thank you for the heart, hon. Llamas, that was the one that I had forgotten. Thank you for reminding me. Is there snow here? No, well, there's still a little bit on the grass, but most of it has gone away. This is crocheting, but I do knit and crochet. And, you know, the fiber arts, they take time to learn. Just like if you were learning to play the guitar or the piano, or you were going to run a marathon, you have to put in the work, hon. For using all caps. Sure, hon. You have a lot of snow? Oh, wow. It's okay, hon. He eats anything that's in all caps. Your brother wants to see me? Okay. Hello, hello, hon. How are you doing? And welcome in. I am doing awesome. How are you doing? Wow, 14? Oh, wow. Yeah, with our wind chill, it's been below 0 because we're getting gusts that are like 40 to 60 miles an hour. And then up on the interstate, sometimes they're getting gusts up to like 80 miles an hour. So, yep. We have more of the cold and the wind out here. Your friend? Oh, that's awesome, hon. Thank you for telling me that. Can I see your messages? Yes, I can. Thank you so much, hon. I do appreciate the kind words. Thank you, thank you. Don't we all? I try to think about, you know, all the things that I'm grateful for so that I'm not so negative. You learned your lesson? Awesome. You're good, hon. Yep, all caps is his favorite food. How do you crochet? There's lots of great tutorials on YouTube and Instagram. You can look up Ladybird Loves. You can look up the Crochet Crowd. Even Passionate Kelsey does some tutorials. No, I don't pay for Nightbot. Nightbot is an AI chat bot that kind of helps with the chat. No problem, hon. Yep. You are correct. Too short. And a yarn needle. Yep. You are correct. Absolutely, hon. Hello, hello. How are you doing? You can do edits. Absolutely. Hello, I'm doing well. How are you doing? And welcome in. Oh, awesome. This is going to take a lot of yarn because it's going to be massive. So far, I've put on 2 of the, well, almost 2 of the large skeins of Bernat Handicrafter. You fought a giraffe? Oh, wow. Oh, awesome. Cool beans, hon. And she's keeping it warm. Yeah, it's hard to move when they're cuddling with us sometimes. Finger crocheting? Oh, awesome. You're getting your eyes checked? Ah, cool beans, hon. Doing the chunky yarn? Okay, cool beans. You can't stand a finger crochet? Okay. Well, I say skein. Some people say skein. I think it kind of depends on where you come from. You love chunky yarn? Awesome. Go ahead and ask your question. Thank you, hon. Yeah, I got pretty sick this time, and that happens. but I am doing better. Thank you very much for those hearts. And thank you for being here. Favorite kind of yarn, it depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm knitting socks, then I like to knit with wool yarn. If I am making dishcloths, then I want to use cotton yarn. If I'm making plushies, I like to use the thick blanket yarns. A ball, yeah. Awesome, awesome. How hard is it to crochet? It's just like learning anything else. You make mistakes, and it takes time to learn, but I think it's totally worth it. But I'm biased because I've been doing it for 37 years. That's okay, hon. I'm glad you're here now. You're leaving. You have a good rest of your day, hon. Bye. Chenille yarn, yeah, that's, I do use it. Depends on how thick it is. The really chunky chenille yarn I like for plushies. The thinner chenille yarn I like for clothing. You are correct. Very easily there, yeah. Is it, well, it'd probably be too expensive to try and get it from Australia, huh? Because I know Crochet Me Zaddy has a line of plush yarn now. Or has had a line. Trying to think. I know there's a lady in Scandinavia that gets it, but I don't know where she gets it from. Well, I say Scandinavia. I can't remember exactly what country she's in. I'll have to think about that. Do I like polyester yarn? I do. I like yarn. Doesn't matter what descriptor you put in front of it, except for like, what's it called? Like the fashion yarns, I don't like those. You get yarn from Michael's, awesome. Yeah, they're the only like decent place in town to get plushy yarn from now, because everything else has gone, except for Hobby Lobby's gone out of, has left. And Hobby Lobby, you can't get the good sales that you can sometimes get at Michael's. Like, especially when they're discontinuing something like that's the stuff that I look for, is the stuff they're discontinuing, because that's always a really good price. So bad? I am using what's called handicrafter cotton. So it is a rougher cotton. I wouldn't use this for clothes or hats, but I would use it for stuff that's going to get more wear and tear, like dishcloths. My Yetis. Because this is the only kind of cup I use. You can ask Mom. I have an entire shelf of Yetis. I buy them when they're on deep discount from Yeti online. Yeah. They do have some really nice yarn. I just don't, at least where I live, our Hobby Lobby almost never puts any yarn on clearance. And I don't buy yarn at full price. Unless it's like for a specific project, but usually I don't. Ready for work? Your left, oh, ouch, hun. 6 weeks on desk duty, yeah. If you can take ibuprofen and remember to put your leg up as high as you can, as often as you can, and then ice it, that will help. I broke my ankle, leg, foot, and toes when I was 13. Yep. UPS. Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Well, I don't do it. I'll have like a project that I want yarn out of, and I'll take it to mom and be like, can you frog this for me? And she balls it up for me. Yes, it is. And it is really nice. I am making what's going to amount to a blanket for the wall to help control my yarn situation up here. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Walmart yarn? Yep. Yeah, I watch them too because sometimes you can get really good discounted yarn. Not always, but sometimes. And when they have it clearance down to like $1, I snatch that stuff up. Because it's going to keep my yarn from falling all over the place. Hello, hello, hun. How are you doing? Because I have, oh, thank you so much, Raccoon. I have this really nice yarn stand thing. The problem is the yarn keeps falling off of it. And so what I want to do is have something that kind of wraps around it to keep stuff from falling off, and also try and kind of keep the yarn nicer. You can thrift clothing and frog it. You just have to be careful because you cannot use anything. Well, I mean, you could, but it would be really hard to use something that was machine knit because the strands are going to be shorter because they're cut. Yeah. But you know, sometimes going to the thrift store and buying blankets that people have made before and then ripping the yarn out is cheaper than actually buying the yarn. And a lot of that stuff, a lot of the blankets and stuff that go to like Goodwill and other thrift stores, like they sit there for a while, but then if they don't sell, they go to landfills. And so I don't feel bad about buying them and repurposing them. Cool beans. At least here in the United States. I can't talk for anyone or anywhere else, but that's what we do here in the United States. It goes to the landfill to die. And like if it's a polyester or an acrylic chenille yarn, it does not break down quickly, like at all. And so it would just be like throwing a polyester suit out there. It's going to take forever to break down. You are correct. Most yarn is plastic. Oh, don't worry about it. Welcome in, hon. How are you doing? I've been thinking about trying to grow mushrooms. I really like mushrooms. That's a vegetable that I do like. So I've been thinking about trying to grow those, but I'm not sure about it. And the snow's bothering you? Yeah, I get that, hon. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. Yeah, winter is a hard, can be a hard season to live through. I mean, because oftentimes we don't get out and get enough sunshine, and like our vitamin D levels and stuff go down, and that does affect depression and how you feel. So I take a multivitamin technically twice a day, but it's half in the morning and half at night. Mushrooms, oh awesome. Okay, cool beans. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think you will like it. Oh dear, hon. I hope that you get to feeling better. Cooked mushrooms? I like mushrooms, like, period. Like my my potato soup that I made, I threw in a bunch of mushrooms with that. Because I only had celery and mushrooms and potatoes and chickpeas. I didn't have any carrots. I don't know why, but I like carrots in my potato soup, but I didn't have any this morning, so I used what I have, which is the name of the game sometimes. Make them crispy. Ooh, awesome. Is my mom awake? She is. Yep. I waited until she was up and going before I went live. The dogs are out sitting with her. That's their morning routine. She gets up and makes coffee, makes their breakfast, and then they all sit out on the couch. It is, you're correct, it's 9:53 a.m., so real close to 10, you are correct. You have a great day, hon. Thank you so much for being here. You are 2 hours ahead of me. Cool beans, cool beans. That's fine. I'd meet a fan and we wouldn't have to put it on camera. Hello, hello, hun. How are you doing? Thank you for those emojis and the hearts, hon. I do appreciate it. I'm doing well, hon. How are you doing? Yeah. Yes, dogs and cats can be our fur children. Lot of snow? Oh, wow. You're good, awesome. It could be, yes. You love my channel? Thank you. Day after tomorrow? Okay. Yes, definitely. Safe travels for you, hon. Remember me is still a prohibited phrase, hon. You are correct. We have dogs. Hello, hello, hon. You're glad? Awesome. We do try to keep it PG and kind over here because we have folks from all over the world, all different ages. I am feeling better, hun. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got pretty darn sick, but I am doing better, so I'm trying to get back into the swing of live streaming. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, that would be good, hun. Got flu A? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope they get to feeling better. Yes. I do. I do remember that, hon. That's always a difficult situation to be in. Thank you, hon. I do appreciate it. I am crocheting a blanket for the wall to help kind of control my yarn. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Cool beans, cool beans. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed, commented, hanging out. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for the hearts. Good advice, RM. Very good advice. Oh, thank you, hon. I do appreciate the kind words. Thank you, and thank you for those hearts. Oh, celebration, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. I do appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, RN. How much longer am I going to be live? I'm not too sure. I don't mind. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind what your race or ethnicity is. I like everybody, as long as they're kind. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, hon. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the emojis. I really do appreciate it, guys. Nightbot is an AI chatbot that helps with the chat. Oh, I'm sorry about that, hon. People can be wonderful, but they can also be very, very awful. No problem, hon. We might have to have a talk, though, if you're a purple people eater. Thank you for the emojis, guys. I do appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you. Gilbert, thank you so very much, hon. Keep up the awesome work. It is a true art form. Thank you so much, hon. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. It's a book. It's a song. There was even a cartoon made about it. One of my favorite childhood memories. I had a little record player when I was a kid, and Mom would get that from the Purple People Eater record from the library, and we'd listen to it. Cat, so that's awesome. You are correct. I love purple. It's okay, hon. It was something from the 80s. crocheted, I did knit this shirt. Have I crocheted a dress? I have not. On the radio? Yep. Every so often they will still play the Purple People Eater. You love purple too? Awesome. Cool beans, cool beans. Thank you for the hearts. Yep, I did knit my shirt. Hello, Arkansas. I am from Wyoming. Kindness and caring is not weakness, it's strength. Because it's being vulnerable. Which is not a bad thing. Crochet project. He's going abroad. Maybe make a small plushie of the national bird of where, or national animal of where he's going. In your honor. Oh, that's cool, Khadijah. Hello, hello. Thank you for the kind words. Not everybody is supposed to be in your life forever, hon. And it's hard to find those folks that you can count on and they're, you know, steadfast your entire life. Sometimes people come in and out of your life and they may do it multiple times. My mom has had friends that, you know, she's good friends with, and then for whatever reason, they kind of, you know, move apart, and then they come back, you know. Sweden. Maybe look up the most common animal in Sweden or what their national animal is and make a little plushie of that animal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when someone's, you know, bullying you for any reason, it is perfectly logical and normal to distance yourself from that person. Because you do have to protect your own peace, hon. A moose? Ooh, that's cool. Oh, is Sweden one of the countries that has reindeer? Because that'd be kind of cool too. Hello, hello, hon. How are you doing? Thank you for the emojis, hon. It's a good day here. I am crocheting a wall blanket. Yep, dog is doing very good. He is getting used to the new house, but he's kind of like a human, and change is hard. It takes him a while to get used to stuff. Swedish fish. Oh, thank you, hon. Hello, hello. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed, commented, and hanging out. I appreciate y'all being here. Hey, Avery, how are you doing, hon? That is okay. I'll see you probably on Friday, hon. Hi, Morocco. How are you doing? It's a wall blanket. It's going to be a wall hanging to kind of help control my yarn situation. We only got a couple of inches, and most of it is melted off. The big thing that we got was the cold and the wind, but that's normal for us where we live. Awesome, awesome. It is one of those fabric backdrops. I got it off of Amazon. But yeah, I got it because purple's my favorite color. Yep, you are correct. Wyoming can get super cold. Awesome, awesome. I did knit my shirt. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you for the emojis. "4 feet. Are you a dog, a cat, or a moose?" Oh, thank you, hon. Yeah, he's a good little companion. Especially when mom's asleep and it's just me up, he sticks real close. But then when mom gets up, man, he wants to sit with her because she keeps the windows open so he can look outside and bark at anything that's, you know, rolling down the street, even, you know, just leaves. This is knit and this is crochet. Typically I like 80s and 90s country. I do listen to a few other things, but mostly it's 80s and 90s country. Sometimes I go back a little bit farther. In early Johnny Cash. You like K-pop? Awesome. You're eating pineapple? Oh, that's awesome. Two dogs. Bark a lot. Yeah. Thank you for the emojis. Oh, thank you, hon. It's just good genetics. Grandma and mom, grandma looked young for her age. Mom looks young for her age. So that's where I get it. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hi, hon. Someone asked me if I'd go live in the morning, and I felt good enough this morning to try. Named Drax. Oh, that's cool, hon. And Loki. I'm doing well, hon. Thank you so much. You're having lunch? Oh, okay. Well, I hope that you're having a good lunch, hon. Oh, wow. That's cool, hon. Yeah, I got really sick there for a while, so now I'm working on getting back in the swing of things. Thank you for the emojis, hon. I do appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry that it's not a good day at work, hon. But I'm glad you're here for right now. Oh, thank you, hon. I've had a lot of practice. It's 9th there? Oh, wow. It is 10:14 a.m. Where I'm at in the United States. I did. I got a lot of emails, a lot of messages. Ah, you are 2 hours ahead of me, hon. Thank you. It's my Robin. $14 there. Awesome, awesome, hon. You guys are 2 hours east of me. Hello, hon. Yes, I am okay. How are you doing? Adore birds. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for the emojis. Oh, good. Yeah, I have a picture of cardinals that was, I can't remember what it's called, but it's embroidery but with thicker yarn, and my great-grandmother made it. Ah, 17. So that puts you at what, 5:15. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's always rough when you lose somebody. Thank you for the hearts, hon. A lot of hearts. You are correct. Gilbert, thank you so very, very much, hon. You said thank you for sharing your art, liked and subscribed. Thank you very much, hon. I do appreciate it. There we go. Hello, hon. How are you doing? Thank you very much. Oh, praise. Thank you very much, hon. I do appreciate it. Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. To India, I have not. I've not been out of the United States. I've been all over the United States, but not outside of the United States. The only 2 states that I haven't been to are Alaska and Hawaii. But I've been to all the lower 48. I am crocheting a wall blanket. You want to go to Hawaii? If I didn't have to fly or get on a ship to get there, I'd like to go. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it, hon. Lives in Alaska? Oh, that's awesome. This is the sea to sea or the corner to corner. You're tired? Yeah. To come to India? No. I don't want to get on a plane. Don't really want to get on a ship. You know, I'm out of yarn. If it was, you know, if we could do the whole beam me up Scotty thing, I'd totally go. But since I'd have to most likely get on a plane, I've had a lot of practice, hon. I've been crocheting for over 37 years now. I learned before I went to kindergarten. Does that mean I'm done? Well, not with this piece, no, but probably for the live. Still not long enough, but it's getting there. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll be live on Friday, guys. I'm not too sure what time, but I will be live on Friday. And you're only 7? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hearts. Please be tongue-tied. Please remember that you are wanted, you are needed, and you are loved. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember to be kind to everyone, including yourself. Hello, hon. I am early, but I'm getting off. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Again, I'll be live on Friday, but I don't know quite what time. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day or a great night. Bye, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you later.